Most people think you need thousands of followers to get your first paying client. They focus on going viral or having all these followers, but they're missing one simple strategy that can get you your first paying client. It's a lot simpler than you think, and it's what happened to me, and it can happen really fast. I'm Tony Lisa Walters, and I use one specific strategy to get noticed. Did it right from my truck to get my first paying client on LinkedIn, and it also got me noticed by Arlen Hamilton, and she actually reached out to me and did an interview because she wanted to know my process of how I got my first paying client, and I'm going to show you how to do that step by step in this video. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5-minute DM and how, once you start posting, how to start these conversations through DM, um, and not be salesy. It's not about getting in everybody's DM trying to sell what you have. It's about being human and just starting the conversation to see if this could be your potential client. So first the first thing to do is you gather data. You do not sell. You don't go in to sell. You be human first. It's all about gathering info to see if this will be a good fit, if this is going to be a good client for you, if you could really help this person with the whatever their issue is, whatever their problem is, help them with their pain point. So that all happens through the DMs. It doesn't really happen on the post. So, you're posting to draw in your ideal client. And once you do that, then you're going to be getting feedback and comments and things like that. So that's the people that you are going to be DMing. And it's going to be, it's a quick process because that's where the magic happens. That's where you find your clients. Um, but it's also how you can lose your clients. So I didn't know how to DM when I first started. So you don't go in anybody's DM telling them what you got, what you can offer and what they can buy from you. That is not the right way. That's not going to help you book your ideal client unless they just no when they are ready. But 90% of people, they're not ready. You have to kind of have that conversation to see if you guys will be a good fit. So that's where you do that in the DMs. And first, it's just to gather data. Don't go into it with the intention to sell. um Go into it with the intention to get a whole bunch of information to see if this is really someone I can help or not. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, um in the DM conversation, I saw your post, and this is why I loved it. I felt this. It made me feel this way, or vice versa. You know, I saw that you liked my post. Why? Why did you like it? What did it make you, what feeling did you get from it? See what their response is, and whatever the response is, you go from there. But keep it like a conversation, like you're talking to a friend, like you're talking to a business partner, a colleague, a peer, you know, and don't keep it, don't make it turn it into any type of sale until it gets to the point where it gets to that point and you say, okay, well, I think I can help you with this. Or they say, you might have a skill that can help me. But that goes from just the conversation flow. So it doesn't start immediately. You have to just, you know, once they like a post, it can go from there. Once they comment on the post, it can go from there. So you can use a I saw and I felt method, either comment on theirs or them commenting on yours. And if any of this is resonating with you, book your first client call with me. And it's going to be a working session. We're going to see if we're a good fit and if I can help you. And make sure you watch this video to the end so you can get all 5 steps and get all of the information you need. And then third, it's how to find your people. the people that comment on your post, and you're going to be doing posts that are specifically talking to your client's pain points, what your client needs, what your client's dealing with. So if they like your post and comment on your post, then it's probably because they have felt that at some point. And so then you can go into their DM at that point because they're a warm lead. You're not just going into someone's DM, they actually interacted with your content. So it's warm. So now you DM them and you can do this I saw I felt method. You can ask, you could say, I saw you like my post. What resonated with you? Wait for the answer. Wait for the answer. See what their answer is. If you did a post about um how women feel, how women are treated at the job, or something like that, or whatever it is that you're helping your client with, then they're going to tell you why they liked your post or what that comment meant, or thank you. Once they comment, in the DMs, thank you for that comment, thank you for engaging on my post, I really appreciate that, what resonated with you. Just make it simple and human. Don't start selling. And a lot of people will reply to that. Believe it or not, even if it doesn't turn into a sale or a client, a lot of people will tell you why they commented on your post. And if they don't, that's fine. Move on to the next one. But the people that do respond, then you start off like that. And then whatever their answer is, you go, it's back and forth. Build that relationship, start that conversation, keep that conversation going, and then listen to what they're saying to see if what they're replying is actually a pain point that you can help with, is actually something that you can help them with. And if so, then you could get to that point of asking, do they want to set up a discovery call? So that's number 3. Number 4 is, when they do reply, because like I said, a lot of people will reply. Some people won't. If they don't take it personal. People busy, they miss messages. They might have seen it and don't want to reply. That's fine. Don't take that personal. Just worry about the people that do reply. And when they do reply, just ask questions. Ask regular questions and listen to the actual answer and reply with actual actual response to their whatever their question is, whatever their response is. Give them something. Give them, if they say, well, I'm dealing with because a lot of my posts are geared towards women because that's who I can help right now. And a lot of them will come back to me and tell me how they're feeling about something, or tell me about their experience and what they have dealt with. And so I listen to what they genuinely say their problem is, and I give them some what I feel is valuable feedback. And it's something that they can use. It's something that can help them with their problem right now. Don't worry about. You want to give value, because if you just give value and just be genuine with it, they can feel that energy, and then they'll start saying, "Well, if she's really trying to help me, really trying to help me, she may really be able to help me get out this situation I'm in." So you want to think about it like that instead of thinking about how I could try to sell this person, or how I could try to sell my plan to them or my offer to them. You never go into it with that mind frame. You go into it with, am I really going to be able to help this person? And how can I help them? But I'm going to start right here in the DMs. And if it goes further than that, great. So sometimes it will go further than that. If you see my previous videos, you've seen that I had booked clients already. And it's just for me, just being human and telling people and actually giving real value, and then letting them decide if they want to move further and hire me or not. So because it's ultimately, you don't want to pressure anyone to hire you. You want them to be ready, because then they'll be actually ready to take action and, work on that problem. They don't want to feel, I don't want anybody to feel pressure to work with me. I want people feel like I need to work with her because she's going to help me with my problem. She's going to help me get my first client. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to talk to people without feeling salesy, things like that. So I want to be, genuine about that. I want to feel like my customer feels like I'm really giving them value and helping them with that. And they can feel that through the DM. They can feel that through their energy. I mean, you probably had some people that DM'd you that you was like, I'm not about to hire you because how they came off in the DM and how they were talking. So it's all about the conversation and how you handle it and the flow of that conversation. It all matters. Okay. And then 5, manifestation. To say I'm going the next time I post, when someone comments or someone likes, I am going to DM them if I feel like they are could potentially be my client or not. Even if you just want to build your network, I DM people that I know are not my client, but I like they post. I want to just build my network. I want to have a relationship other than, and it's not us working together. So, but for as far as when you're ready to send DM to your client, just decide, okay, I'm going to do 2 a day. I'm going to do 2 a day, and I'm going to start there, and I'm going to see how it goes, and just follow that process I gave you. Just thinking about data first, not selling, be human, gather info, how thank you for liking my post, um how it made you feel, why did you like it, and then go by what they actually said in the comment. Actually go to their page, see who they are, see what type of work they do. Actually be interested, in that person and their background and what they do. All of that matters within the DM flow because they're gonna say, they're gonna be thinking she really check my page out, check my background out. Maybe she really is, uh trying to do something on a different level than just surface level. So, so along those lines. And then, when they do reply back, right, ask the right questions, listen to what they're really saying, give value with your responses, and just start from there and see where that goes. And if you feel like this could be a potential client, then that's when you say, is it okay for us to get on a discovery call so I can see if I really could help you, and that's where it starts. That's how it starts, in the DMs, in the conversations, how the conversation flows. But you have to start sending the DMs from the people that's commenting and liking your post, or from people that you're having a conversation with when you comment and like their post. That's where you do. That's how you start. And I do have a lead magnet that you can download, and it kind of take you through these steps that I just said, and you can download it and see, practice it, and but once you download it, actually take the steps, take the action. Don't just download it and do nothing with it. And once you do, and you start that conversation, then come back here and comment. Let me know what you did, how it went. If you have some questions, let me know in the comments. I'm going to read every comment and I'm going to get back to you. And just go ahead and slide them DMs, start them conversations, and see where it takes you. And that's it for this video. Remember, getting your first client isn't just about strategy, it's about intention. Set the intention, take the action, and get ready to receive. And if you're ready to turn your intention into your first paying client, click the link in the description and book your first client blueprint call with me. I'm Tona Lisa Walters. Keep going. Bye.